Thank you so much for the introduction. Good afternoon. I'm René Jones, a partner and global head of social impact at United Talent Agency. I'm pleased to be here today with Paris Hilton to discuss empowering the next generation of female creators. Hi, Paris. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Well, first of all, congratulations on your recent engagement to Carter.
Thank you.
Very exciting. I'm sure the vast majority of our audience is familiar with Paris Hilton, but you are someone who needs no introduction. But I would like to start with you sharing something with us about yourself that people might be surprised to learn.
I think people would be surprised to learn that I'm actually a huge tomboy, a daredevil. I love to go skydiving, fishing, and I'm actually like a huge undercover nerd. And I love video games too.
I love it. Skydiving, that is definitely brave. Paris, we've had the opportunity to work together since last fall when you became a UTA client. I have been in total awe of your ability to juggle so many projects at once, whether it be your podcast, Paris in Love docuseries, building your global businesses, to your social impact work. What drives you?
Thank you. I just love working hard. Success is something that really drives me. And I think it really stems back to when I was a teenager and just going through a lot of traumatic experiences, going to these schools and being abused and being controlled. So I feel that when I was there, I really just made a promise to myself that I was going to work so hard and become so successful that no one would ever control me ever again. And it's just something that makes me feel very proud, and also something that runs in my blood to want to be a businesswoman and to create.
Absolutely. So to touch on that, you made a documentary last year, This is Paris, and you really showed the world your authentic self. And you've obviously never been afraid to be yourself on camera, but I'm curious, what inspired you to make this documentary where you allowed yourself to be so open and vulnerable in a way that we've never seen before?
Well, actually, it wasn't the original premise of the film. I decided to do the documentary because I felt just for so long I was misunderstood and underestimated. And I really wanted people to see just everything that I've done in my career and what I've created and how hard I've worked and just me as a person. And then I ended up just getting so close with the director where I really could tell her anything. And it was such a therapeutic experience to be vulnerable and open up in ways and be honest about, everything I had been through that I had never discussed with anyone before. And I had no idea how the world was going to react. I was so nervous and scared. And as soon as it premiered, this overflowing of love and support and just kind words and so many people just reaching out to me. And it's just been so empowering to have told the truth. And now it's making such a huge impact on children's lives. And I'm just so proud that I was brave enough to, step out and tell the truth.
Absolutely. And I think for those of you who have not watched the documentary, you really need to. It's incredible. And, to be totally candid, when I watched it and I saw, 2/3 the way through where you told your truth and opened up about your experience in the troubled teen industry. I mean, I just, I was kind of in shock. I had no idea what was coming. And I love how you have really channeled that experience to help change the industry. Can you talk a little bit about your recent success in passing a law in Utah?
Yes, I am. So I've done a lot of things in my life that I'm proud of, but this by far is the thing I'm most proud of. So I went to Utah and we did a big rally, and that got the attention of Senator McKell. And we started working together to create this bill. And then I went and I testified at the Senate, which was very nerve-wracking, but I'm happy that I did it because it really impacted all the senators. And we passed my first bill, which is SB 127, which would basically make almost all the abuse that was happening to me back then illegal today. And this is just the first step. So we're going to be taking this to a federal level so that in all 50 states, it will be illegal to do the abuse and the things that they do at these type of places. And I'm just going to continue this fight. This is just the beginning. And I'm just really excited for this to all just be finished so that children can be safe.
That's incredible, truly incredible. And not to mention, this was during COVID. So the fact that you were able to bring everyone together and, under this pandemic, nonetheless, is just truly inspiring. But again, we know you've always been a trailblazer. And one of the things I want to talk about, I'm curious, is NFTs. Can you share a little bit about what you've been doing with NFTs and why do you think they're a game changer for artists and creators?
Well, I released my first NFT in March of 2020, and it was for charity. I drew a picture of Munchkin, my kitten, like a digital art piece. And I just saw that there was something really there. And then within, the past few months, it's just blown up, and it's such an exciting space. And I just did my first drop with Nifty Gateway, and I really wanted to work with a female artist because that's something I really want to do in my career, is just really push females into the spotlight and, break the glass ceiling and just, to make beautiful art with women that I respect. And I did my drop with Blake Catherine, and it was the #1 highest selling of any female artist ever. So that was super exciting to make history in that way. And now I am doing my next drop, which is going to be more about fashion and the metaverse. And just stay tuned. I don't want to give away too much, but I am so excited about this. And I just love how NFTs really give power back to the creator. And I just think it's just a very exciting time for artists in the digital world.
That's amazing. So you've already touched on it a little bit, but we're talking about, breaking glass ceilings. And I mean, you're one of the most sought after women DJ. I mean, you touch so many different areas of media and entertainment. And so for the next generation of women creators, leaders and entrepreneurs who are looking to follow in your footsteps to make an impact or build a business or think outside of the box, what's your advice?
My advice is to always believe in yourself and work super hard, because when it comes down to it, you really just need to put in your all and constantly work and really find what your passion is and what that you love to do. Because I feel like when you love doing something, it doesn't even feel like work, because it's just so much fun to get up every day. And that's what I've done in my career always, is really just do things that I love and that make me happy and that bring joy and light and love to everyone. So I think that's a really good piece of advice, and just to always follow your heart. And I believe that anything is possible and dreams can come true if you're a good person and you put out those good energy and vibes and you really just put in the effort and have a hard work ethic.
Great advice for us all. So given what you've already touched upon, I'm so curious what you think the future holds for you. What are your goals, in the next decade? I know that it seems like a long time right now to think that way, but what is it that you're excited about to build? What is it that, areas that you want to push yourself even further?
I'm so excited. Just even during COVID, during the pandemic, I've launched 7 different businesses. So just continuing to work on all of those. I have my podcasting company with iHeartRadio and about to get my 3rd podcast on the air right now. So that's exciting. And my deal with Warner Brothers for my own production company. So just making really amazing content with them. And also just the next phase of my life, getting married and starting a family. And I always love to work and do what I do, but I'm really excited just to have my babies.
Well, as a mom of 2 teens, look out, careful what you wish for. Just kidding. So I'm curious, you mentioned podcasts, and that's clearly a different medium for you. It's definitely not on camera. And tell us how that's been, a different experience and how you like it.
I love it. It's so much fun. I've done millions of interviews in my life, and And now to like turn the tables and be the one asking the questions is a lot of fun. And, I wanted to make a very safe place for my friends to come and be able to talk about anything and everything. And it's just, we have the best time doing it. And we do it right here at home in my movie theater room. So it makes it really easy just to be at home and be able to do this and have such incredible guests on and learn so much about my friends and share stories. And it's just, I'm really, really enjoying it. I love it.
And you just mentioned stories. So with your deal at Warner Brothers, is there a story that you just know needs to be told and you're excited to tell?
Yes, we're about to start production on my first project with Warner Brothers, and it's called Paris in Love, and it's going to be on the Peacock network. And it's basically all the behind the scenes of getting ready for my wedding, the engagement dinners, the bachelorette party, picking out my dress, the venue, and then the actual wedding. So there's going to be a lot that goes into it, but I'm just excited to share with my fans this next phase of my life.
I'm excited to watch it. I'm sure my daughter will be too. Can I, I know we're here at the Social Innovation Summit, thousands of people, they're all involved in giving back, whether it be through their company, their nonprofit, and you have an incredible audience here watching you. And so I just would like to bring it back to the social impact work you're doing in the troubled teen industry. And how can they help? What's the call to action and how can people join you?
Well, thank you so much. And thank you everyone for watching. And the one thing that I'm really working on right now is passing my bill on a federal level in all 50 states. So any support from everyone would be amazing. And to find out more, they can email me at thisispara's@parishiltonentertainment.com. And I will send them the information. And that would mean so much to me and so much to all the children who are just going through very hard times right now. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to say that.
Absolutely. And I'm going to do another plug to go to survivorsbreakingsilence.com so you can read more about it. And again, I know Paris has been working to put together a coalition of different organizations. So the more the merrier. And, we really look forward to working with you on making this federal law a reality. So with that, Paris, thank you so much for taking the time today to join this conversation. And I look forward to seeing you in person soon. Yes. And on behalf of the audience, I wish you continued success with your social impact work and all your business ventures. And we cannot wait to see what's to come. Thank you, Paris. See you soon.
I'll see you soon. Have a great day, everyone.